Hi, I'm Elena. For years, I wore the Pharmacy Tech badge with pride. I followed rules, I worked the shifts, I stayed late, skipped breaks, smiled through the burnout, because that's what we were taught to do. And then I stopped. I taught myself how to pivot. I built a new career in quality assurance auditing. No mentor, no blueprint, just one decision. I'm not staying stuck. Now, I help other pharmacy techs to do the same. Because here is the truth. Your job title isn't your worth. Your voice matters, even if the system isn't listening yet. And if no one's told you lately, hear it from me. You can outgrow roles that don't respect you. You can be ambitious and burned out and still build something better. You are allowed to want more. I'm Elena, and I teach pharmacy techs how to take their power back. One choice, one mindset shift, one bold move at a time. Welcome back to Pharmacy Tech Unfiltered. Today's episode is a little different. Instead of diving straight into a topic, we are doing a Q&A session, answering your questions, the real ones you've been sending in. And honestly, it's the perfect follow-up to episode 2, where we talked about pharmacy tech training. You had thoughts, you had stories, and the conversations we've started are way too important to just leave hanging. So today we are keeping it real, keeping it unfiltered, and walking through your questions together. And if you're new here, just know, this is your space too. You are not alone if you're feeling stuck, confused, or just curious about what's next. We are figuring it out together, one real conversation at a time. All right, let's get into it. How do I submit my story or question anonymously? So, you've got something on your mind, or maybe a story to share. Here's how you can submit it anonymously. No names, emails, just pure real talk. Find the link. Head to the description of this episode or check out my Facebook group Pharmacy Tech Unfiltered. I've got the link right there, easy to grab. Description section is right under the video. Click on it to see the whole thing. The link is right there. Click it and get started. It'll take you to a simple, safe, anonymous Google form. Just hit the link and start typing. When you fill out the Google form, you might see a field asking for your email, but don't worry, I've disabled it, so no emails are coming through. Your submission is fully anonymous. Tell me your story. You can share anything. Vent about your current job, ask a question, or just spill the tea on what you are struggling with. It's all up to you. No pressure. Just speak from your heart. The more honest you are, the more real this space becomes. And trust me, it'll help others to feel less alone too. This space was created for you, to breathe out what's been heavy, to share what's been unspoken, to ask the question you've been carrying quietly. I read every single submission with care, and when you're ready, your story might even find a voice in a future episode, helping someone else feel a little less alone. You are heard. You are seen, and your voice matters here. Take your time. I'll be here when you're ready. Where can I find your freebies, and why should I grab them? You'll find all my freebies in the episode description or my Facebook group Pharmacy Tech Unfiltered. Whenever I create a guide, a tool, or a resource, it's because I've been where you are, burnt out, overworked, wondering if there is something more out there. Each freebie is designed to help you move forward, whether that's navigating burnout, exploring new career paths, or simply feeling seen and supported as you grow. They are simple, they are practical, and they are made for pharmacy techs who know deep down they are capable of more. And why even bother with these freebies? Because as the channel grows, the guides, tools, and templates I'm building are designed to give you real-world value, not just motivation that fades in a week. If you're a tech feeling stuck, overlooked, or ready to move, these free resources can help you explore new career options without all the guesswork. Strengthen your skills if you want to move up. Build a pivot plan if you're thinking about a bigger change. Stay grounded when the job feels heavy and you're running on empty. I know what it's like to want something better, but not know where to start. These freebies are your stepping stones, small, real steps towards something bigger, something that feels right for you. Bottom line, take what you need when you need it. No pressure, no creepy tracking, just real support however you want to show up. Because you deserve to have options, and you are never as stuck as you think you are. And quick heads up about the freebies and the story submissions, because I want to keep it real and super clean. When you submit a story through the anonymous form, and when you download a freebie through a link, those are totally separate things. The submission form is 100% anonymous. You might see your email at the top of Google form because Google loves to autofill things, but I've disabled email collection. I do not see your email. I do not track your info. No detective work happening here. Promise. The freebies? When you grab a free resource, you do put your email in, but that's only so the system knows where to send your download. That's it. It doesn't link your back to anything else. It doesn't signal me that you submitted a story or anything personal. You can grab a freebie, submit a story, or do both, whatever feels right for you. If I download a freebie and put my email, will you start spamming my inbox? Such a good question. And honestly, I love that you're asking. Right now, I send career tips, job ideas, mindset shifts, plus updates when I drop a new episode or release a new freebie. It's all real talk, no spam, no pressure, no endless promotions. Just things that I think will actually help you feel seen, supported, and a little more confident in your next step. And full transparency, I don't have some big, fancy automated schedule yet. I'm still growing this community and figuring it out as I go. So, no, you won't get flooded with any daily emails or overwhelmed. You'll just hear from me when it feels meaningful. That's a promise. Why did you start Pharmacy Tech Unfiltered? Honestly, because I saw so many techs out there feeling invisible, overwhelmed, and stuck in a job that was draining them. And I get it. I've been there. I lived it. This space, it's not about sugarcoating things. It's about real talk, raw honesty, and digging into what really needs to change. I created this podcast for you, the tech who wants more. Whether you are dreaming of leveling up in your current role or making a bold pivot into something new, this is the place to figure it out. You'll find a space to vent, to dream bigger, and get tools you can actually use to take action. You are not invisible. You deserve more than just getting by. And you are never as stuck as you think you are. This podcast is proof of that. Why should I listen as a pharmacy tech? Because, let's face it, no one's really talking to us. Not the way we need to be heard. This podcast is for pharmacy techs who feel trapped in burnout, stuck in routine, or simply wondering if there is more beyond the counter. It's for those of us who've been overlooked and overworked, but are hungry for change. You'll hear real stories from people who get it, honest career advice that hits home, and actionable mindset shifts to help you get unstuck. More importantly, you'll feel seen. You'll realize you are not alone in this. This isn't just feel-good talk. This is about giving you real steps, tools, and resources you can use right now to move forward, whether it's leveling up within pharmacy or exploring a whole new path, because forward doesn't have to look the same for everyone. It's about figuring out what your next move is. What if this is just another podcast that talks but nothing changes? I get it. You've probably heard motivational stuff before, only to feel stuck the next day, right? But here's the difference. This isn't just another podcast that talks at you and leaves you hanging. I'm sharing real tools, real actions, and real strategies you can start implementing right now, not just empty words. From job ideas to resume tips, mindset shifts, and free resources that'll change how you approach your career. Every episode gives you something tangible. No fluff, no one day promises, just real steps you can take to make actual change happen, starting today. Because change doesn't happen just by listening, it happens when you do something with what you've learned. And that's exactly what I'm here to help you do. Do I have to be ready to leave pharmacy to get value from your content? Not at all. Honestly, that's not the point. Whether you're dreaming about a full on pivot or just want to feel better and move up where you are, everything I share is about giving you options, tools to grow your confidence, space to get clear on what you really want, a game plan that's yours, not what anyone else says you should do. It's not about rushing to quit. It's about realizing you have choices and you get to move at your own pace. You are in charge, always. I'm a retail tech. Will this help me even if I don't want to leave the pharmacy? 100%. Whether you are all in retail or just exploring what's next, this podcast is about helping you feel empowered in whatever choices you make. You don't have to leave the pharmacy to grow. Whether that's stepping up to lead tech, diving into specialty, or finding new ways to level up where you are, this space is all about supporting your journey. No pressure to leave, just real talk and real tools to help you move forward, however that looks for you. You've got options. Let's make sure you see them. I'm in hospital long-term care. Can I relate to this? Absolutely, you can. The setting may be different, but the struggles are the same. Burnout, low pay, feeling stuck, or like there is no way out. It doesn't matter if you're in retail, hospital, or long term care. These pressures are felt across every corner of pharmacy work. This space isn't just for one type of tech, it's for every tech who's been pushed to their limit, who feels like they are caught in a cycle with no escape, or who just doesn't know what's next. Whether you're ready to climb higher in your current role, find new opportunities within the field, or explore something entirely different, this podcast gives you the real talk, the mindset shifts, and the tools to move forward without the pressure of having to leave pharmacy altogether. You deserve to be seen, heard, and empowered no matter what setting you work in. You are not alone in this. Let's explore what's possible. I just got certified and I don't know what's next. Can this help me? Yes, in fact, this is exactly the time to start thinking about what's next. Getting certified is a huge step, and now it's time to map out your long term plan. This space is all about helping you figure out how to grow your skills, navigate the options beyond retail, if that's what you want, and avoid the burnout that so many techs face. Whether you're looking to level up in your current role, pivot into something new, or simply get more job satisfaction, I've got you covered with real strategies, job ideas, and mindset shifts to make sure your next move is one that's right for you. It's not about rushing to make a change, but rather creating a roadmap for your future that feels aligned with your goals. And the best part, you don't have to do it alone. I've been a tech for 10 plus years and I feel stuck. Is it too late to pivot? Never. In fact, your experience is a major asset. You've spent years building a skill set that many people are just starting to scratch the surface of. And I'll show you how to leverage those transferable skills for new opportunities. Whether you want to stay in pharmacy or completely pivot into something different, your age and experience aren't limitations, they are strengths. You already have a deep understanding of systems, processes, and the healthcare industry as a whole. Now it's about shifting that knowledge into a role that excites you, brings you fulfillment, and doesn't make you feel burned out. It's never too late to create a career that works for you, and I'll guide you through it. No pressure, just real strategies for real change. Thank you so much for submitting your questions. Seriously, it means a lot. I love getting to hear what's on your mind because it helps me make episodes that actually feel useful for you. So please keep them coming. You never know. Your question might be the exact thing someone else needs to hear it too. Now that we've answered some of your questions, let's dive back into last week's conversation. If you missed that episode, we talked about how many of us are thrown into roles with little to no support and how that affects not only our confidence, but also the quality of patient care. One listener sent in some powerful feedback that really resonated with this topic. Your podcast is incredibly informative for pharmacy technicians. In the episode about technician training, you highlighted how some pharmacists exploit techs under the guise of preparing them for the national exam. It honestly feels like a scam compared to affordable programs that truly prepare you. Anonymous listener. Thank you, anonymous listener. You put into words what so many have felt but didn't know how to name. A lot of times, those training programs leave us feeling underprepared and trapped. It's a vicious cycle that so many techs find themselves in, and it's not okay. So in today's Q&A, we are diving into how to break the cycle of bad training because no one should feel like they are just getting by. So what is it? Training or free labor? Let's be honest. Some of these training opportunities are anything but training. You clock in, answer phones, stock shelves, type scripts. And when you ask about exam prep, you get a smile and a shrug. Just learn as you go. You'll pick it up. This isn't guidance. This is exploitation disguised as opportunity. And the worst part, people stay because they are told this is the way. This is how we all did it. Just tough it out. Why it feels like a scam? I want to say it clearly. If someone is profiting off your unpaid labor, if someone is using your time but not investing in your future, you are not being trained. You are being used. And I know the word scam is heavy, but it's also honest because there are affordable, legit, structured programs out there, but they don't come with the promise of a foot in the door. These on-the-job setups do. But at what cost? Your confidence, your time, and in some cases, your money. Here's what you deserve instead: a clear, structured path to certification, a mentor or preceptor who actually teaches, not just directs, and a role that respects your time and your potential. Because pharmacy techs are not background noise. We are not free help. We are healthcare professionals in training or not. If you are in a place right now that feels exploitative, you are not wrong, you are not crazy, you are not stuck. There are other ways in. I know, because I found one. This community, this podcast is about more than venting. It's about awakening, awareness, and action. If you've been questioning your training, if you felt that uneasy gut check, listen to it. You are worth more than just free labor, dressed up as experience. Caught in a training trap? Here is how to break free. First off, I want to acknowledge you. If you are stuck in this so-called training and it feels like you are spinning your wheels without any real support, you are not alone. You are not crazy. You are definitely not stuck forever. The good news? There is a way out. Here is your action plan. Recognize it for what it is. The first step is to acknowledge that what you've been offered isn't really training. It's unpaid labor disguised as experience. If you're handling basic tasks without any mentorship and there is no real structure to your growth, it's time to face the truth. It's tough, but it's empowering. Next, don't settle. You've got more to offer than just being someone's free assistant. Your time is valuable. The moment you realize that you are just spinning your wheels without any real progression, it's time to shift your mindset. You are more than just a helper in someone else's business. Take stock of your current skills. Sit down and look at what you've learned so far, even if it doesn't feel like training to you. What tasks are you doing? Are you managing inventory? Have you learned anything about the drug classes, dosage forms, or pharmaceutical terminology? You've picked up knowledge already. You just need to recognize it. Next, find a real path forward. Look for structured programs or formalized certification opportunities that actually prepare you for the role of a pharmacy technician. Something with a clear syllabus, exams, and professional support. There are affordable tech programs, even online, that will give you the foundation you need to grow without exploiting your time. Set your timeline. Don't let this drag on indefinitely. Give yourself a clear deadline for change. Whether it's 1 month or 3, set a date where you'll start transitioning out. You've got to make a move, even if it feels scary or uncertain. Waiting indefinitely only makes you more stuck. Start looking at your next step now. You don't need to wait for a degree or full certification to start looking for roles that actually value you. Apply for roles that align with your growing skill set, even if it's not 100% of what you want yet. Start with positions that offer more structure, better pay, and an actual plan for your growth. Be clear and firm when you leave. When you've secured your next step, be clear with your current employer. You don't owe anyone an explanation for deciding to leave a role that wasn't serving you. Simply state you found a better opportunity for your career growth and thank them for the time spent. You are moving on to something that respects your worth. Remember, this is your career, and you have the power to take control. Whether you choose to stay within pharmacy or pivot entirely, you deserve to be valued for what you bring to the table, not just exploited for free labor. You've got options, and it's time to make a move. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you've been through one of these prep jobs that just didn't add up, my inbox is always open. If you are feeling stuck or just need to get your story off your chest, I'm here for you. This space is for real talk, and I want to hear what you are going through. Whether it's a question, event, or a story that needs to be shared, you are not alone in this. Submit your story anonymously through the link in the description, or come join my Facebook group, Pharmacy Tech Unfiltered, where you can connect with other techs who are figuring that out together. There is power in sharing the journey. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it unfiltered.